Yo, what's good? Imagine being a princess, ditching a creepy tech mogul, and running to Austin to code apps and sling tacos with a hot chef. Sounds wild, right? But when your past crashes the party with hackers and loan sharks, will you hack your way to freedom or lose it all? Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and share this to find out how it goes down. Hi, I'm Aurora, a princess from a tiny Nordic kingdom, and if you're watching this, please like and subscribe. My life was a royal lockdown, every second scripted by my parents, the king and queen. They shackled me to etiquette lessons, stuffy galas, and an engagement to Theodore, a tech mogul with a smile as fake as a phishing scam. At 17, I was banned from parties, TikTok, even regular school, stuck nodding at diplomats who stank of cigar smoke. My rebellion coding. I'd sneak to my room, blasting cracking algorithms like they were my freedom. I was a beast, a digital phantom. Last month, I got reckless. A global hackathon, capture the flag. $10,000 prize screamed my name. As Shadowbite, I tore through it, smashing puzzles faster than a SpaceX rocket. My screen blazed with a world record win, like I'd hacked the Oscars. But I blew it. My VPN was solid, but my royal crest wallpaper flashed in a screen record. A salty rival hacker doxed me, leaking it to X. By morning, headlines roared. Princess Hacker Stuns World TMZ went wild. TikTok memed me to death. My parents lost it. You've disgraced us, Dad bellowed, his fist slamming the throne room's oak table, frost blue tapestries shimmering with Nordic runes behind him. Mom's glare could have fried a server. Marry Theodore by spring. Or you're confined here, I snapped. I'm 17. You can't chain me to that crypto sleaze. Dad's face boiled. I'm the king, I rule. Theodore called, oozing slime, offering to fix my PR if I played along. I felt like a glitch in his code, trapped. That night, sleep was a no-show. The palace's Viking ship chandeliers glared, mocking control. My laptop glowed, hackathon trophy icon taunting. Enough. I grabbed a backpack laptop, 5,000 from a hidden safe, a fake ID I'd coded for kicks. Heart pounding. I crept to the security hub, a system I'd mapped for months. I plugged in a USB, my script looping cameras and faking a breach at the east gate. Guards bolted, but a silent alarm tripped. I spoofed the lead guard's phone with a fake all clear, then cracked the garage's Bluetooth lock. A Range Rover waited, spare key fob in the glove box sloppy, but clutch. I floored it, tires screeching on cobblestone. A guard's flashlight grazed my mirror. I hacked a traffic light to red, stalling their chase. Sirens wailed as I hit the docks. X posts later showing guards swarming too late. I hacked the port's database, boarding a cargo ship as Lily Hansen with a ghost account funneling royal funds. Days later, I landed in Austin, Texas, a tech foodie chaos I'd seen hyped on X perfect to vanish. I dyed my blonde hair brown, rented a cheap apartment off South Congress, and blended in, rocking thrift store vans. Austin's BBQ smoke and live music screamed freedom, but my burner phone pinged an X alert, Princess Aurora kidnapped after palace heist. My gut twisted. Kidnapped. They'd spun my escape into a drama. Worse, a Nexus Tech bot pinged, "We see you, princess." My hands shook had his bot scraped hackathon logs. Sniffing my VPN slip, I slammed my laptop shut, fake ID trembling. Austin was my shot, but Theodore's billions were hunting, and I had to out-hack him to stay free. Austin's heat was a beast, like a laptop frying on max. As I hustled to brew and bite, a South Congress coffee shop packed with coders and musicians vibing to Bad Bunny, my fake ID scored me a barista gig, and I owned the low-key look brown hair, thrifted jeans, just another 20-something scraping by. A week in, I clocked this guy, always rushed, grabbing black coffee while stressing about shipments. I pegged him for a startup bro until I saw his food truck across the street. Dawson's Taco Lab, slinging brisket tacos with kimchi slaw that had TikTok drooling. One shift. I fixed his crashed order tablet, earning a nod. "Not bad," he said, thawing. Days later, juggling iced lattes, I missed him barreling through the back door, yelling, "Need Childs by noon!" Crash my tray doused his laptop. Sparks popped. His hazel eyes blazed. "You serious?" "My menu's gone." I stammered. "Sorry." He cut me off. "Save it, newbie." Pop-up's toast. Diego, the man bun manager, chilled it. Dawson, she's new. Dawson stormed out. At Diego's open mic night, packed with locals. He laughed. Dawson swapped tacos for a tire fix once pure Austin, but he's in deep with Vince, a loan shark, for his mom's hospital bills. Diego nodded toward a guy in a black cap by Dawson's truck, jotting notes, muttering into a phone Vince's scout. Bad news. Guilt hit hard. That night, I snuck into the shop, reviving Dawson's laptop with diagnostics and code. I left a note. Fixed it. Lily. Next morning, he cornered me, half annoyed, half curious. "You did this?" I shrugged. "I break. I fix." His chili pepper tattoo peeked out. "Okay, tech girl. Not a total bust. But you owe me." I smirked. "You owe me." His grin sparked something I didn't need. At another open mic, Dawson traded tacos for a singer's tune. All charm. He slid me a taco pork, mango salsa. Fire. "Truce," he grinned. I nodded. "Truce, taco boy." We talked. His truck was bleeding cash. "Pen and paper orders suck." He groaned. My coder brain lit up. I could code an app orders. Payments. Done. He blinked. For real, I nodded. And we teamed up, meeting post-shift at his truck. I coded. He sketched, mocking my fonts. Me roasting his ancient laptop. One night, under neon, he taught me to dice onions, his hand steadying mine. Hopeless. He teased, and my stomach flipped like a TikTok trend. I pulled back. I was a fugitive, not falling. Dawson opened up about Vince, demanding $20,000 or his truck's ash. My cash was low, but the app, set for Austin's food truck fest, was our play. We worked late, sharing tacos. My smiles too easy. My burner phone pinged an X alert. Theodore was keynoting a tech summit at the Austin Convention Center, vowing to find his lost love. My hands shook. That Nexus tech bot. "We see you" had hit days ago. I'd thought it was a glitch. Worse. My app lagged at Diego's open mic, a red flag I'd ignored. The black Cap Scout's stare lingered in my mind. Vince's shadow creeping closer. Dawson, flipping tortillas, was clueless. I wanted to confess princess, hacker, runaway, but fear sealed my lips. Theodore's empire had eyes, and with Vince's scout watching, Austin felt like a server on the brink. Dawson's truck was my sanctuary, its neon glow pulling me in after shifts. We'd camp out, me coding an app with Venmo links and a heat meter for sauces, him grilling tacos al pastor with pineapple salsa, X erupting with hashtag taco fever. We'd spar over fonts or if habaneros topped jalapenos, but it felt like I'd coded a life I craved. One night, under fairy lights, he tossed me a taco, solid, tech girl. He grinned. I smirked. "You're not trash. Taco boy." Our eyes caught, my heart glitching like a TikTok loop. His hand grazed mine, and I froze, heat rising. I was a runaway, not chasing sparks, but Dawson was real, fighting for his mom's cancer bills. He spilled about Vince, the loan shark demanding $20,000. "He'll burn my truck," he said, voice low. My funds were nil, but the app, set for Austin's food truck fest with 10,000 foodies, was our shot. I dreamed of coding beside him, but trouble brewed. The app lagged at Diego's open mic. I'd blamed my laptop. Now, testing it. Orders vanished, payments bounced. I dove in malware, black hat level, traced to Nexus Tech. Theodore's empire. My gut sank. That bot message. "We see you" was no glitch. He'd targeted Dawson to trap me. I hid it from Dawson. Too risky. I patched the app. stacking encryption, praying it'd hold. That night, we were tweaking it when a black SUV screeched up. 2 hoodies leapt out, one flashing a knife. Vince wants cash. Chef Dawson shoved me back, grabbing a skillet. My coder brain, Shadowbite's brain, fired. My spoofing app pinged their phones with a fake GPS, routing them to Zilker Park, but another car roared in, suits yelling, "Grab the Princess Theodore's goons." Dawson's eyes hit me. "Princess! No time! Run!" I screamed. We bolted through Austin's alleys, my vans pounding, Dawson's grip tight. My heart raced. Not just from the chase, I couldn't let Dawson get hurt because of me. Headlights blazed, tires squealed. I hacked a smart billboard, flashing a crash alert, but we hit a dead end. A Lime scooter sat nearby. I hacked its app, revving it, and we peeled out. A goon's hand grazing me. I tapped my phone, rerouting a nearby delivery drone to buzz the goons, its whir as Shadowbite's signature chaos, buying us seconds. We ditched the scooter, diving into a 6th Street bar, EDM thumping. A suit scanned the crowd. I hacked the bar's speakers, blaring a siren to scatter dancers, masking us. In a corner, I gasped, Dawson's glare sharp. "Who are you?" "Lily. I'm not dying for your secrets." His pain cut deep. "I'm protecting you," I pleaded, voice breaking. "They're after me. Please, stay with me." He clenched his jaw, hurt raw, but growled, "This better be legit." His doubt gutted me. The fest hit, the app launched, tacos flying, lines epic, X buzzing. My phone pinged a viral post with fake screenshots. Claiming the app swiped card data, customers raged, demanding refunds. Dawson's face collapsed, his dream trashed. I checked malware, Theodore's mark, with my blurry pic, captioned Royal Con. My blood boiled. He was framing Dawson to cage me. I faced Dawson, desperate. "I didn't do this." He backed off, ice cold. "Your secrets are wrecking me." "Lily, what's your deal?" His words sliced. I wanted to spill crown. Theodore, but he walked away, leaving me in the fest's chaos. That bot. "We see you" rang in my head. Theodore wasn't hunting. He was destroying everything I loved, and Dawson's broken trust hurt worse than any drone dash. Dawson's cold rejection cut deeper than a Texas heatwave. His words, "Your secrets are wrecking me," looping as I stumbled to my apartment. Austin's neon blur fading through tears. Theodore's malware had trashed our app, his viral post branding Dawson a scammer. My laptop glowed, code a cruel taunt. I'd lost him, and Theodore was winning. My burner phone buzzed, shattering my haze. A text from an unknown number Eric's down. "Return, or he's gone." A photo loaded my brother. Eric, pale in a hospital bed, tubes snaking from him. My legs gave out. Eric, who'd snuck me manga past Mom's bands, was my anchor. I traced the text Nexus Tech's server. Theodore had struck my family. I booked a red-eye, hands trembling, packing my laptop. Fake ID. Austin's skyline blurred through the Uber. Dawson's truck a shadow. At the airport, I ducked under my hoodie, dodging cameras. The flight was a guilt storm. Landing. Royal guards rushed me to the palace. Faces grim. Mom met me. Tears streaming. Eric was hit a car. Deliberate. He's in a coma. My heart shattered. "Who?" I choked. She shook her head. Dad stormed in, crown glinting. "Your scandal caused this, Aurora. The kingdom's crumbling." Alone with Mom later. Her voice broke. "Marry Theodore for Eric. His funds are our only shot. The treasury's bled dry." Her tears were chains. I wanted to scream Theodore was the villain, but my trace wasn't proof. Mom's tears haunted me. She was wrong, but I hated hurting her. "He'll save us," Dad said. "Marry him, or we're done." My soul rebelled, but Eric's life hung. In my chamber's mirror, I saw a stranger silk-clad, not the hacker who'd fought for Dawson's tacos. Could I ditch freedom, him, for this? Theodore swept in, Gucci suit, venom smile, promising stability. In the library, he hissed, "Marry me, or Eric's care stops." Rage surged, but I nodded, slipping a tracker app onto his phone as he gloated. My hacker grit alive. Wedding prep choked me. Dior gowns, paparazzi drones. I felt like a coded pawn, my skills useless against his billions. Nights. I hacked hospital records, chasing Eric's hit, but data was scrubbed. I was drowning in silk when Jess, my hackathon teammate and Austin roommate, pinged my secure app. Lily. Gold. She wrote, sending a zip. We'd probed Nexus Tech for weeks, my backdoor script her guide. She'd nabbed emails between Theodore and Viper, plotting the app sabotage, and a voice memo Theodore ordering a royal accident to reel Aurora in. My blood froze. He'd targeted Eric. Lena, my guard captain who'd taught me self-defense, slipped me a goon's phone with footage of Vince smashing Dawson's truck, funded by Theodore. Guilt crushed me. I'd dragged Dawson into this, and he thought I'd played him. The wedding was days away. Eric fading. Dawson trapped. I loathed Theodore's game, his servers a fortress. Jess's emails, memo, and Lena's footage were my ammo, but exposing him was a gamble. My tracker pinged Theodore and Viper were meeting in Austin tomorrow. Doubt clawed, could I save Eric? Dawson. Myself in the mirror. Fear stared back, but so did Shadowbite, the hacker who'd broken records. I messaged Jess. Dig deeper. I hacked a palace server, planting a decoy to distract Theodore's spies. Fingers steady. He wanted a bride. I'd bring a storm. The palace was a nest of lies. Theodore's threats coiling through every hall. Jess's emails. Memo him ordering Eric's hit and Lena's footage of Vince wrecking Dawson's truck ignited my resolve. I was no puppet. With the wedding 48 hours away, I coded relentlessly, scraping Nexus Tech's servers for more tax fraud, bribes, Vince's funding. My plan hack Austin's Food Truck Fest livestream, 50,000 viewers on X and Twitch, and torch Theodore's empire. But Dawson was trapped. Jess's feed showed Vince's goons pinning him in a motel off I-35. Truck smashed. Theodore was choking me from all sides. I called Lena, my guard captain who'd taught me self-defense since I was 10. Austin, now. I said on a secure line, for you, Aurora. She replied. I chartered a jet, dodging Theodore's spies, my tracker showing him and Viper in Austin. We landed at dawn, the city's edge, raw. Lena's 4X SEALs met me at a warehouse. I flashed Jess's feed Dawson cornered, Vince with a crowbar. Move, I said, hacking the motel's Wi-Fi to loop cams. We rolled up in vans, Texas dust swirling. Inside, Dawson was bloodied, Vince snarling. Pay up! I burst in. Lena's team tasers up. Drop it! I shouted. Dawson's eyes met mine, hope flaring. Vince swung. Lena's team floored him, zip-tying his crew. I ran to Dawson. I'll fix this, I whispered. Sorry. He nodded, trust sparking. Sirens wailed. Lena got us out. At the warehouse, I prepped the live stream. Jess's data a digital bomb. The fest pulsed, its stream live. I hacked in. Theodore's IT crew countered, trying to boot me. I rerouted via Tokyo proxy, my face hitting 50,000 screens. I'm Aurora. Shadowbite. Princess. Hacker. Theodore Knight's a criminal. I declared, playing the memo, exposing Eric's hit. Fest-goers chanted Queen Coder, phones up, live posting. X-chats exploded with hashtag Queen Coder slays. Fans spamming taco emojis, hashtag Queen Coder trended globally. Theodore's team scrambled. My virus locked their servers. I ended. Dawson's clean. Save his truck. Donations surged. Theodore stormed the fest. Viper hacking my stream. Static flaring. I rerouted. Fingers flying. "You're done!" he roared, lunging. Goons charging. Dawson flung a taco tray at one, yelling, "Eat this Austin flare!" but took a fist to the jaw. Lena's team swarmed, tasers crackling. Viper tried frying my laptop. I dodged, uploading Theodore's confession email to X. He grabbed me. "Join me, or your kingdom burns. I broke free." "You miscalculated." I spat, streaming his threat live. He lunged. Dawson tackled him, crashing into a taco stand. "Stay off her!" Dawson growled. The crowd roared, filming, their cheers drowning Theodore's curses, phones capturing his fall. I dropped a final email his bribe to Vince live. Interpol swept in minutes later, cuffing Theodore and Viper. My data drop sealing their fate. The fest erupted, chanting "Queen Coder," X ablaze. Dawson, bruised, grinned. "Princess." "Huh." I nodded. Tears hot. "Thought you'd hate me." He shook his head. "Never. Scared you'd bolt." My heart soared, but reporters swarmed. Lena barking orders. I'd crushed Theodore, saved Dawson, and Eric was stable. Dad naming me queen. Austin thrummed, Dawson's truck shining, but my kingdom called. I'd hacked the world as Shadowbite, but keeping Dawson his tacos, his heart was my next challenge. I gripped his hand, ready to code it. Crown or not. The food truck fest was a sensory blaze. Austin's air thick with carne asada and the roar of a crowd still hyped from my live stream. Dawson's truck, reborn with X donations, was mobbed lines curling past South Congress. TikTok flooded with his brisket tacos. I traded Royal Silk for a Dawson's Taco Lab apron, masa dusting my hands as I rolled tortillas. This was my code, my heart. Dawson nudged me, his grin brighter than Austin's skyline. "You're killing it, tech girl," he teased, tossing a lime. I caught it, smirking. "You're still a coding mess, taco boy." We laughed, but my chest ached. Theo's fall, Eric's recovery, my coronation looming. Interpol had Theo trending on CNN as tech crook busted. Eric was rehabbing, funded by my palace budget hacks. Dad set my crowning for next month. The kingdom wobbly but hopeful. Here, with Dawson's tacos and Austin's chaos. I wanted time to freeze. He sensed it, pulling me behind the truck, fairy lights glowing. What's next? Princess. His eyes held mine. I exhaled. Raw. I'll be queen. Fix my kingdom. Theo's mess. But I'm scared of losing. Us! My voice cracked. He stepped close, hand warm. "You think I'd let you ghost me after that Shadowbite stunt? Crowns don't scare me?" My heart flipped. "You'd hit a palace," I half laughed. "Bet," he said. "Tacos included? Guards won't handle my Al Pastor." Tears stung, and he kissed me soft, then fierce, erasing every doubt. The crowd's cheers felt ours. We talked, raw. "I was a jerk," he said, neck red. "Thought you'd ditch me for a throne." I shook my head. "I'd code tacos with you over ruling alone." His smile anchored me. Over a week. I rebuilt the app, my tightest code, hitting 15,000 downloads in a day. Dawson's truck nabbed a Bon Appetit nod, Austin calling him Taco King. I taught him Python. He taught me his habanero salsa. I choked. He cackled. Jess, now hacker royalty, joined us, and we partied at the truck, blasting Post Malone under Texas stars. The coronation loomed. On a glitchy FaceTime, Dawson's grin faltered. "Miss you already." I vowed. "We'll trade code and tacos monthly deal. I'll fly you out. Crown or not." His nod sealed it. Our plan to balance my throne in his truck. I flew back, nerves electric. The ceremony was wild gold crowns, velvet capes, a throne too big for 17. I spoke, live streamed globally, vowing tech reform inspired by Austin's startup hustle. Ex dubbed me Queen Coder, but advisors warned my tech school plan would tank tourism funds. I countered with a public app showing job growth, swaying skeptics. Citizens flooded it with support, praising tech schools, reading their messages. I felt their hope. It fueled my Queen Coder fire. Eric, limping, hugged me. "You're a boss, sis." Mom and Dad beamed, proud. A month later, Dawson rolled up in a Jeep, cooler packed with brisket tacos, kimchi slaw fit for kings. We snuck to the gardens, eating under moonlight, planning his next truck, my next hackathon. He mocked my crown. I roasted his apron. I wasn't just a queen or shadow bite. I was Aurora, who'd outcoded a mogul, saved her brother, and found love in tacos. The future was clean code, ours to write. Thanks for watching, y'all. This story's about chasing freedom, fighting for love, and never giving up, no matter the odds. Did Aurora and Dawson's taco love story vibe with you? Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your crew to spread the hashtag QueenCoderLove. Catch you in the next one.